I'm going to show you how to draw in with the Google Drawing right here your at-scale map of the Vector Mission Lab. The first thing you want to do is click on the graph and click on Edit. This will open up the graph paper for you to then add in your vectors. Because we want to make sure that we use arrows to denote our vector lengths, we need to make sure to use not just the line tool, but the arrow line tool. Now, the ones that I'm going to draw in right now are not the ones from the lab. This is strictly to show you how to do this. So we start at the start star. And let's say that our first length was 5, 6, 7.5 meters. Now, I'd like to be able to see this a little bit better, so I'm going to go up here and change it to 3 pixels. This is not quite on top of the star, and so I can shift it. If my next vector was to the east, then I'm going to choose my line tool with the arrow again and go from the tip of this arrow and go east. See, 5, 10, 11 meters. Again, these are not the actual lab data. This is just for demonstration purposes. Now let's put in our last 2 vectors. And that moved it. So let me put that one back to 11 meters. There we go. See, sometimes it messes up, right? So we want to make sure that that is not selected. All right, let's try again. Arrow. There we go. And let's say we go 1. See how it's halfway down? So we got to go 1, 2, 3. How about 3? Let's just do 3 meters. Change that one. And then the last one, let's say, all right, arrow goes, it did it again. All right, let me put that one back. See, we all struggle with technology, don't we? There we go. Make sure it's actually selected, okay? And then we go, how about 5? Exactly 5 meters back west. All right, now for yours, hit delete. Now, for yours, you do not need to change these so that they are darker. Instead, what you can do is just leave it at the 1 pixel size that it defaults to, and that is fine. But that is how you enter them in. So we would hit save and close. And now it has been updated. The next step in this lab is to use the ruler to measure the displacement, which is starting point to ending point. And so I'm going to go back in this, edit, and use my ruler, which is over here. All you have to do is click it once and it is selected. You can then drag it around in order to measure. It specifically said not to change the size, so do not hit any of these. The only one you should touch is the little circle right here that rotates it. All right, let's see. So I need to measure my start to end. Okay, that looks like it's in line. And then I'm going to drag this so that I have my 0 at the star. There we go. And it looks like with this particular example, which again is not the data, the length from start to end is 7.5 centimeters. Now this is in the direction southeast. Start to end is southeast of where you started. Then we can save and close. And for some reason, it popped it down here. You can always just make it smaller so it goes back up there. There we go. See? And so if you need to go back and look, you can always check this out right here. See, it says 7.5. And so my work right here, I would put 7.5 centimeters. And from that point, I would then use my scale and change it based on the scale right here. 1 centimeter is 1 meter.